Hello guys and welcome to today's video, and in today's video we have got our first part of our Swansea Career Mode. Now hold your horses, I know what you're thinking. You uploaded a Swansea Career Mode like 2 days ago, what the hell? Right, I basically forgot to save. So this video is going to be very similar, so if you want to skip over to the second part, which should be coming out later today, then please do. Also for this one, I made a new thumbnail because I didn't like the original. It was just plain, it was just literally a blurred background of text. So now it's a blurred background with text and a logo. So yeah, I do hope you enjoy it. And I just hit my arm. So let's get right into this. Same thing as last time. We're Swansea again. We're in the Premier League. And we're going to have a look at the squad. This time I'm a little bit more prepared. So up front we got Wilfred Bony, Sigurdsson, Montero, Nathan Dyer, who's going to be amazing. Can't wait to use him. Shelvey and Key, I've swapped Tom Carroll and Britton from the last episode because I think those two are going to be a lot more better and more secure. Neil Taylor, Williams, Fernandez, and Rangel with Fabianski in goals. Tremel on the bench with Bartley, Richards, Tiendali, some guy from Benfica, Amat, and Barrow. I don't know who the hell that is, and I'm going to start changing some people, I think. So, for a start, we'll chuck Routledge on the bench. We have two right backs there. We don't need them. I prefer Emnes, and we can chuck Bartley there and swap those two for my OCD. Yeah, that's fine. Jay Fulton, I'm definitely going to be using him a lot. Yeah, the reserves are pretty crap. I'm going to be looking to replace a lot of them, like Tate, used to be a great player, not anymore. But these three are alright, and I think Fulton's alright. So let's put the top four, well, top five plus Tom Carroll. So, yeah, that's the main team. It's not too bad. Now let's go straight on to the shortlist I have. Okay, so here's the shortlist I have. I have John Stones from Chelsea. No, from Everton. Why did I say Chelsea? From Everton. He's alright. I've never used him before. All these players I've never used before except for Abong Lahore. And they're all players who I think could add a lot to the team. Now I'm thinking with John Stones to get rid of Ashley Williams because he is like 29. And because he's 20, he'll have a lot more potential. Next is Lee Cattermole to replace Leon Britton. Looks like he's got pretty good stamina, pretty good aggression, interception. So he's going to be a great centre defensive midfielder. So he's going to be playing all game round as well. Not the fastest, but that's not what I look for in a CDM. I look for a CDM with good passing and good tackling to win the ball for the quick counterattacks. Next is Abong Lahore, and I'm thinking of selling Boney, getting Abong Lahore in for cheaper, and then so it makes it possible to afford all the other players in this shortlist. And then next is John Flanagan, where I got rid of Lee Wallace because he was pointless, and I didn't think I'd be able to get John Flanagan. Why am I saying Lee? Sorry, I'm not really with it today. I'm pretty tired. But yeah, let's move on now to here we have our budget allocations. We have 8 million to spend, with 90,000 in wages. So it's all right. It's not too bad. We could have had better, but if we sell Boney, we could get, a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on what's happening. So, important market information, we know this. Pause the video if you want to read anything. I doubt you want to. But for the Domestic Cup, they want us to reach the round of 16, which is possible. I definitely think that's possible. I reckon we're going to go quarterfinals, maybe semi-finals at a push. Next year's the Euro. We got to qualify for the Europa League, the Euro League, which it's a tough one. That is. I reckon we could have a good go at it. Whether we do it or not, it don't really matter. And then scouts and global transfer network. But yeah, that Europa League's going to be tough to get. But if we do, it's going to be amazing. And I definitely think this team is capable. If we look at the rest of the league, we've obviously got teams like Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, Man United. So they're all very big names who are probably going to be up there, and it's going to make it really hard to qualify for the Euro Leagues. But we will try our best. Where's settings? The settings, it's going to be on world-class difficulty, 5-minute halves, on enhanced broadcast screen with all this, and the music's going to be off because I got a copyright strike on my last video, which I am going to be deleting. I'm just saying, I'm referencing back just in case you've already seen it, because it's already got like 20 odd views, which is really good. No sliders whatsoever for me or the CPU. Oh, except for goalkeeper ability apparently. But I just fixed that. I don't know what that was. But yeah, that's basically summing up the whole career mode at the moment. And now we're going to try and buy the players on the shortlist. And we're going to try and buy them all this now. This now makes sense. I'm going to go in and inquire for a Bangladesh. Inquire for John Stones, showing great potential, which is always great to see. And John Flanagan. Expiring in 12 months. We could wait till January and pick him up. Oh, no, he's not above the age of 23. We can't pick him up for free, so it don't really matter. So yeah, we'll just run with it. 8 million for John Stones. That's pretty high. If we throw Williams in with it, maybe we can get him for 3 million? Maybe? Alright, that would be a deal if we got him for 3 million. But yeah. I keep on saying, I really do apologize. It's just because it's natural for me to do it. 4.7, 4.1, yeah, same as last time. But yeah, we're definitely going to be throwing a bid in for John Flanagan. Right, so we have a transfer offer. Here from Man City for Williams for 4.4, and that's not too bad. We're going to ask for a 5.8, and if they accept that, then awesome. We're going to throw all that money in for John Stones, who just declined our offer of Williams and 3. So we'll chuck it in 4, which is way more than I want to pay for him, to be honest. He's going to be great, but at the moment I haven't got the money. Once we sell Boney, if he does sell, then we'll definitely be a lot better then. They've decided to match and go ahead with it. 5.8. That's great news. That's awesome to see. So we've just sold Ashley Williams already in international management. Crap, it don't matter. But yeah, we've sold thing already, and now we've got an offer for Wilfred Boney from Arsenal. He's unhappy, and if we ask for 18 million, would they accept that? It's a lot of money. I don't know. Yeah, he's rejected that as well. Player assault, we got 4.9 for that, which is very good. But I'm just gonna quickly do an offer for Flanagan, and I'll come back to you if we get any replies or not. Right, so I'm throwing in an offer of around an offer up 5 million for him, which is quite a lot actually. I should have dropped that down a bit, but oh well. 5 million for him, and we'll see how that goes. 14 million for Boney. That's not what I'm looking for. I'll drop it down to 16.5, but that's the lowest I'm gonna go, because I definitely want to get a lot of profit from Boney. So yeah, about Williams' spot, Amat, you can definitely replace him for now. But yeah, let's see if we can get any more further investment in Boney. Flanagan's accepted, which is great news. A little bit too much, but it's fine. He's definitely going to be an important first-team player because he's going to be in the rotation with Neil Taylor, which is always great to see. But yeah, got an offer here for Leon Britton, 2.2. It's low. We'll check up a 5.5 and see how that goes. I don't want to sell Leon Britton, but you know, it's money to be made while I can make it, sort of thing. Because after this season, he's just going to go down in value. And they've decided to match the offer for Wilfred Boney. So we're selling Boney for £16.5 million. It's a lot of money. Especially for a club like Swans. Not in real life, but in this game. And instantly going in for Gabby Abong-Lahore. And we'll throw in some crappy player I'm never going to use. We'll chuck in Hancock. I don't know. I'm never going to use him. We'll chuck in 4.5. If he accepts that, then great. We have a new striker, replacing the old one for a lot cheaper, and that means we can make a lot more offers. So we've already got our first sign-in in Flanagan, which is great. We have now got a sub for Neil Taylor because there is not a left-back in this team besides Neil and Taylor. I will sort out all the players that we buy at the end of this episode. I will put them all in the squad. But yeah, awesome. We got our first sign-in, yes. They do not believe Leon Britton is that much, which is fair enough. I don't mind keeping him, to be honest. Our midfield is pretty strong anyway. I just thought, get an extra midfield in. Ooh, Muriel. That sounds good. But yeah, I understand why they didn't accept that completely. And there's the player Salt. We got 14 million for Borny, and now we have money to play with. So it's gonna be great. We're gonna be trying to buy a load of players. It's gonna be awesome. Win the league. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, it's great. Another transfer offer for Leon Britton. Do you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and reject all future offers. We've got 21 million now. We're not really in need of money. We've got money from Borny and Williams selling. So all we're going to do is buy the players that we needed right now. And then any suggestions that you have in the comments for the remainder of my money will go straight in for the next video. Right, I just thought it won't be the next video. It'll be the video after that. So I'm going to record the second part now. And I'm going to upload it today. So it's going to be a double upload today, hopefully, if I can get everything ship and shape. Abong Lahore, 17 million left. I definitely accept that. 4.5 for Abong Lahore is quite a bit, actually. But for now, definitely worth it. And now I'm just going to do quick bids in for Catamol. Do you know what? No, I don't need Catamol. I'm going to keep things, so I'm going to take him off the shortlist. And now we're going to go in for John Stones. Okay, we just offered up 6 million and Loveridge just because I need to get my players who I'm never going to use out of the team so I can make more space for signings maybe next season or in the January transfer window if I get any money. So, yeah, that's my plan. Hopefully it works. I'm not too sure, but, you know. Got our first friendly coming up. And he accepts 6 million plus whatever his name was, I didn't even see. He's going to be an important first team player. So I have got quite a lot of centre-backs to rotate with. But yeah, everything's going good. We've got all the players that we wanted now. And now we're going to go straight in to these friendlies and see how the team performs. Oh yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I'm going to quickly make the team ready for this match. Right, so here's the team I'm going to be using. Sorry if you can hear any background noise. My family's over and it's pretty loud. But, yeah, here's the team I'm going to use. We've got Bong Lahore thrown in there, along with Flanagan. And we've also chucked T and Dali in there because Rangel's still recovering from his injury. So let's see how we do against Atletico Bilbao. One 0, yes! Montero getting the goal, making us win our first game as me as manager. Always a great sign. And against a pretty tough opposition. You know, Atletico Bilbao is no walkover at all, especially with our next game. And we've now got our new centre-back just to toughen up the team a little bit more. And that's all the signings I'm doing for this episode. So that's awesome. I'm going to get all the friendlies out of the way, and then I'm going to end the video. So next video will be the first Premier League match. But first of all, we've got a Lazio game. And Lazio, again, they're not really a pushover team. You know, they're quite good teams. We've got... But yeah, league objective, it's the Euro League. I know this, you know this, I told you at the start of the video. But yeah, let's chuck our new players in the squad. Okay, so we have a couple of changes now for this next game against Lazio. We chucked Stones in, we've also chucked Bartley in, Jazz Richards and Neil Taylor. So we've changed the whole defense. We chucked Gomis in there, Carroll and Routledge. So yeah, we've got still quite a strong squad, and that's probably going to be around the sub-squads area, you know, so, you know, we have got good players in every position. I think if I was to upgrade this team, I'd buy another right midfielder, because we only really have Dyer, and we win 2-1, yes! Tom Carroll gets injured, which isn't too much of a worry, because he isn't really my starting centre-mid, so I'm not going to freak out over it. It is a bit of a loss, but we still have Leon Britton, Ki Sung Young, and Shelby. So yeah, we're not too bad on that front. The team looks tired as anything, but yeah. On to the next video. On to the next video. No, on to the next team. Right, so we've got Mönchengladbach for the next game, and I've thrown back in Tiendali and Flanagan and Fernandez. I've also chucked in Amat. I'm also going to rest Sigurdsson, and I've chucked Shelby and Cam. We've got Britton and Key playing in midfield, 2 starting wingers, and I've chucked Emnes up front just to give him a game. So yeah, let's see how we do against Mönchengladbach. Oh, what? Oh, I've chucked thing on the bench. Okay, so I sorted out the teams. I've just chucked a couple of players on the bench, and we're ready to beat Mönchengladbach, hopefully. 1-0, just so I thought. Montero scoring again. 2 goals in 2 games that he's played. That's always great form, and that's always a great sign for the start of the season. We're just going to sim up to the first match now, and then I'll end the video. So I predicted to finish 10th in the league, which I think is a bit of a joke. I just sold a 61 overall keeper to Barcelona, which is pretty funny. But our key player is Gomis, and they're predicted to finish 10th in the league, which isn't good. We've got a couple of emails. We're facing Hull in our first round opponent in the Capital One Cup. Yeah, that's the player. And both our right backs want to play. No, I'm not going to play Rangel. I'm going to play Tiendali. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And just to make sure, I'm just going to save it now in the video so you guys can see. But yeah, thank you so... Oh, I just bit my tongue. But thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you later.